Have you heard? It's summer! I'm so excited. I literally feel like Olaf in Frozen, where he's singing about summer, because summer is my season. I live in Arizona. I'm used to the heat. That's my comfort zone. As soon as it cools down, I'm like, I like it, but this is just where I thrive. So today I wanted to give you my top 10 must-haves for summer, all beauty related, of course. Most of these products I've used summer and summer again, and then some of them are new to me, but I have been obsessed with, so I wanted to share them. Okay, let's start with the foundation, your skin first. So you have to start with the sunscreen. This one is one that I put under my makeup. It's just for my face. It's from Skin Better, has SPF 75, but I love it because when you put it on, it's really thick and then settles in and it doesn't mess with my makeup at all. I have really oily skin, so that's saying a lot. Love this stuff. Always start with your foundation first. Along those lines, my favorite lotion that I've discovered in the winter, and it still applies now, is the Necessaire. Yes, I have this on subscription because I love it so much. It is such a good price point. Seriously, for how long this will last. I get the hand cream and the lotion sent to me monthly, and I don't go through them. I've honestly tried to go through them faster so that I keep up with my subscription, but you can change it to 2 month or 1 month or whatever you want, or you can pause it. But my friend started using it and recommended it to me, and it is fragrance free, so hydrating. And when you're trying to make your tan stay or your skin's just really dry in general, this has been a lifesaver. So I can't recommend this brand enough. It's really clean. I've been obsessed with it. And if you have sensitive skin, this is your go-to. Then number 3, along the lines of skin, is my favorite tanning drops. So I have an array of foams that I like to use when I'm doing my full body, but most of the time I'm just wanting to get like my décolleté, my face tan, because I don't lay out anymore. But just being out in the sun, like my arms and legs will get tan, you know, just being out and about. But it doesn't always happen right here, and I'm 33. Yes, I said it. So I need to be more careful with wrinkles and sun damage and all the things. So I have switched to tanner for the last at least 5 years, more like 10 probably, where I've been more diligent. But the Isles of Paradise, the reason I love this is you can put it on straight. This is the dark one. I would recommend doing the medium or the dark depending on how comfortable you are with working with drops. But I will mix this in with my lotion. I'll do a full dropper in here, like, I don't know, twice a week, and it'll just keep my glow going. And then I can mix this in also with my sunscreen or put it on right after, or I can mix it with my moisturizer, whatever consistency you like. And then I put it on my face and my neck. When you do it on your face, do like 2 drops to start. It's very strong, at least if you do the dark. And this usually is on some type of promo of getting 2 or more, then you get a better deal. But still, this bottle will last you, if you're using it regularly, I don't know, 4 months at least, 4 to 6 months. So it'll last you a long time. Love Isles of Paradise. And I will say their formulas have gotten a lot more forgiving because I am not, I have a friend that does spray tan, like does the spray tans, sprays people. And it's comical that I have a friend that does that, and then what I turn out like when I try to do my own tans isn't as good, because once you've had a spray tan, you can't go back. They just do your wrists, your ankles, all your crevices right, but this makes it more forgiving. So when I am doing like a foam, and if I miss somewhere, I can like mix this, put a little drop in lotion and like rub it in, and it blends out nicely. So highly recommend. Okay, pivoting to hair. Let's just, across the board, remember, we're gonna exfoliate, hydrate, and protect your hair. That is the name of the game for the summer. So exfoliate is probably one step that you're like, how to exfoliate my hair? 2 ways actually. So I highly recommend using a clarifying shampoo if you're getting in the pool and there's chemicals. If you're using a lot of dry shampoo, trying to tie yourself over, use a gentle clarifying shampoo to get you through, reset. This is my favorite for years. My hair has not gotten used to it for years. All of my clients love it. It works for everyone. And it's extremely gentle on my blonde. This is actually how I keep my blonde bright, because fun fact, in the summer, your hair can turn more yellow just from the sun. So instead of reaching for a purple shampoo, a blue shampoo, just clarify, get that mineral product buildup off, and then shampoo, condition like normal. So I double shampoo. This is my first shampoo, rinse it out, then I shampoo with my regular stuff and condition. This is just a separate step, but I do it weekly. I would recommend it weekly. You could do it like every other week if you wanted. along the lines of exfoliating is scalp care. So our scalp, especially in the summer, we can get dry scalp, we can get a lot of over oil production, and you'll want to exfoliate your scalp by using, this is a dense bore brush, it's 100% bore, and this will get the oils off of your scalp, pulled through your ends so that you're hydrating. Honestly, your own oil is so good for the ends of your hair. We just get so frustrated because it stays at the top of our head. But if you're using a brush like this to move it from your scalp all the way through your ends, then you're actually hydrating your hair with something that your body already makes, which is always best case scenario. But if oil is not enough, along with hydration and protection, we're gonna use an oil. So this is my favorite Blonda oil from Unite. They have a couple, but it's a good, easy one to use. It absorbs in my hair. You don't want an oil that's just gonna like sit on your hair and just make it feel heavy and greasy. You want something that'll actually absorb into it. So I've loved the Blonda for that. It's super lightweight. You can do anywhere from 1 to 4 pumps depending on how much you need. But I put oil on my hair at night before I go to bed, which I know sounds crazy, but I've said in my other videos, it is a staple hair care, and more important is in the summer, because we're so, like, our hair is the last thing we're thinking about. We're like outside, our kids are home, or we're going to the beach, or we're sitting by the pool, and it might be an afterthought. So if you're doing these core things in the beginning to like give your hair a good prep, then you're in a lot better shape. Again, with, what are we at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so this is number 7, my favorite, a detangler brush. Get a brush like this, or this one, because it's my favorite. It's from EnsembleHair. So is this one. This is my scalp care. It's called the Score, and this is the detangler. So a good ventilated detangler brush is going to be a lifesaver when you're at the pool or when you're just on the go, because our hair is just more dry in the summer in general. And if it's got anything from extra product or really anything, you'll want to be gentle on your hair. So don't take a paddle brush to your hair and start ripping through it, because the way paddle brushes work, I think they're great most of the time. It really depends on the brush, and it also depends on your hair and what state it's in. But if you want something that's the most gentle, there's a reason that like curly hair people will use like a pick or something that's more wide tooth, because it's gentle. So this is like the best of both worlds. It also goes with the curve of your head. I love it. But you can grab more than one, keep one in your pool bag, in your car, at home, maybe an extra because your kids will steal it. But having a good detangler brush in the summer is a staple must-have. Number 8. So if you're not someone who likes to dress up and wear loud colors or anything like that, I'd say a happy medium would be to find a fun lip shade. So I love really going for it in the summer. This is a more neutral that you could like jazz up with some pinkier or purpley lip liner and just kind of blend it in with this. And then this is a really bright one. This is the one that I'm wearing, which I know normally people would be like, oh my gosh, that is way too much. But it's really not. You just have to wear it. So I could easily wear just like a white t-shirt and shorts, but if I have a fun lip, then like, oh my gosh, I really tried and I really showed up for the party, right? That's my theory anyway. Take risk with your lips. It's fun, it's worth it, and it just gives you a little more confidence and pep in your step. Might just be me, but I still think everyone should try it. My next hair care tip was, this is number 9. Those of you who have permanent extensions in your hair, I would highly recommend in the summer to take a break. I'm sure your hairstylist has already told you, don't go in the pool. You can wear the wrong sunscreen and then you dye your extensions. They just get ruined. The elements are so harsh in the summer, and wearing permanent extensions is really expensive. So I would recommend taking them out, but I know what it's like to take your extensions out and be like, I don't know who I am. I need to see it, which I've been there. I wear them all the time. I totally get it. So I would recommend getting a halo. It's a temporary piece. Oh, this is my 22-inch and I cut it to a 20 or something like that. But having a piece that you can throw in for the pool party, throw in to do a braid, but then take out if you're like, oh, I actually want to swim, or I don't know, I'm stinking hot and I just don't want 10 pounds of hair on my head, then I could take it out at night, don't have to wear it to the gym. You could, but you don't have to. I would highly recommend getting a temporary hair piece, so that, for one, if you don't wear extensions, a halo is really fun to like do those braids, and also just have to brush your hair and throw a piece in that it stays like this all the time. Like I curled it once upon a time, but it just stays like this. So for me, it's really little maintenance in the summer, that all I need is like a bend. I did freshly curl my hair today, but normally it's even looser. And then having a halo in like I do right now, it's just a shorter one, gives it more like oomph and volume, and I feel just more put together, but low maintenance, because we need to keep it easy in the summer. Even with our best intentions, you don't need it. Also have a ponytail piece. So if you're used to having a big thick ponytail when you wear extensions, you can do that with a halo, no problem. But if you wanted just a separate piece, then that would be this one. So I custom color all of them. I sell them out of my salon here, do it virtual, all the things. I'm sure if you followed me for a minute, you know about this. But I would definitely recommend it for the summer to take out your own extensions, just so it stays easy and no tension on your hair, all that. And who knows, you might love it and want to just keep them out. Who knows? Okay, number 10. This is like your mom talking to you, okay? So when you're out in the sun, you aren't as hydrated. You know, I should be showing my favorite water bottle, right? But instead, if there's one thing I've learned in my health journey of finding out like how to balance out my hormones, how to have enough energy, to be happy, to have the right digestion for my food, minerals, antioxidants, and vitamins are so important. And I know taking all those things individually can be a lot. I have been taking AG1, Athletic Greens. My friend referred me to these, 8 months ago, and I ordered them on the spot, and I've been drinking this once a day ever since, and I can't go without. Especially being a mom of 3, the summers are crazy, and if I don't have what I need to get through each day, then it's just that much harder. I'm doing myself a disservice. And then if you throw in a pool day or a party or anything, like I will be out for a few days after that if I'm not putting the right things in my body to help myself along with that. Because having the right supplements and getting enough antioxidants, enough minerals. I had no idea how much minerals affect your brain and your digestion. I know you know what I'm talking about. I would highly recommend working this into your day-to-day. So greens powders are really tough to discern which one is best for you. This one is extremely clean. It has, what's it called? It goes through that testing where it has to verify what's in it is actually in it, because we all know that most things aren't regulated. So I don't know, look into AG1. I'll put a link in the description where you'll also get like extra things with your first order, but it has literally changed my life and made my day so much, just giving me what I need to get through my day. So those are my summer must-haves. We touched on everything: hair, skin, beauty, and what's happening on the inside. So this is, if I'm about to go on vacation, which actually I am next week, these things are in my bag. This is like, I need to take care of myself while I'm gone. I need to take care of myself at home. These are the staples. So highly recommend, put all the links in the description. What are your favorites? That's what I want to know. I love the community here where I can find out what I haven't thought of or things I don't know about. So let me know below what your favorite summer must-haves are if they aren't already in this lineup, and I hope you try them. If you aren't subscribed, subscribe, because I'm posting once a week videos on health, beauty, lifestyle, all the things, and I'd love to see you.